All right, well, we're going to show the second half of the Every 15 Minutes event from Mammoth Lakes last month. We showed the first half last week, and it is good video as local many organizations combine to, well, let's scare the kids and adults straight.
That we did cover her with a blanket. We will let you be with her for as long as you'd like. She does have quite a few wounds and she may not look like herself because she was ejected from the vehicle.
Yeah. The driver of the vehicle that she was in was ultimately arrested for DUI.
They're still alive?
Yes. So we did arrest them. Highway Patrol is conducting the collision investigation right now.
Was anybody else injured?
There was other people that were injured. Yeah. It was a two-vehicle collision, head-on collision. I believe there was 5, maybe 6 people that were involved that were injured. And unfortunately, Eva wasn't wearing her seatbelt and was ejected and sustained fatal injuries. So, I will be, through the process with this collision investigation and everything else, I'll be the resource and contact for you to, if you need information, have questions. So, okay? I'm very, very sorry for your loss.
Calling the matter of People versus Hannah Goodwin. This is the time and place for pronouncement of judgment and sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, this is a tragic case where there are not any winners, but in this case, 2 people will never walk again because they're dead, and then we have another person who has an amputated limb and will never be able to walk. So with that, unfortunately, the people are requesting the maximum sentence of 13 years and 8 months to be served in the state prison. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anderson. And Mr. Anderson, were there any victims that wanted to be heard pursuant to Marcy's Law in 1191.1 as part of considering sentence in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. The victim, Addie Witherall, would like to speak and also be present with her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Witherall.
thank you for allowing us to speak today. We just have a few things we'd like to say. Hannah, we love you. We've known you since you were a little girl. But your decision to get in the car that day has changed my daughter's life forever and the lives of our small community. She's lost her dreams of playing college volleyball. Her career as a physician's assistant is compromised. Hannah, the business has lost Eva. You've lost your brother. Your parents have lost their son. And this community is both have lost two precious kids. All in your decision, Hannah. Your Honor, I'd like to request that she gets full sentencing.
Your Honor, this is a tragedy. There's no doubt about it. Not only lost her brother, she injured her friend, as well as caused the death of another friend. Guilt that she will live with for the rest of her life. She should not, therefore, be spending 13 years, 8 months in custody. She should be given a chance. She has a lot to live for. She has a lot to do. She is sorry for what she did. At this time, we'd like to call Miss Wendy Goodwin.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm heartbroken and crushed by what has happened. This is one of the worst nightmares any parent could have with respect to their child or children. The fear that they would perish in a car accident involving alcohol and drugs. Never in our wildest dreams would we think our child would be the cause of the accident, responsible for injuries and deaths. We are horrified and so terribly sad for the families and for those involved, their pain, their suffering, and their loss. It should have never happened. We've talked ceaselessly for years to our children and to their friends to never get in a vehicle with anyone on any substance, especially themselves. It only takes 1 second and one poor choice to get behind the wheel while under the influence and to injure and end someone's life or multiple lives. We're sorry for our daughter's poor irresponsibility and her choices, the death and the injuries. I know we'll never go away in the suffering. We will never forgive ourselves. We are so sorry. We pray for forgiveness. Thank you, Your Honor.
Facts regarding to the crime would suggest that probation not be granted. Numerous times during this evening, Ms. Goodwin made very poor decisions. There's a host of age-related factors that young persons who drink and drive are a greater accident risk than older persons. It's hard to believe in this day and age that young persons, 18 years old, almost graduating high school, from a good family, don't know this by now. The jury found that there was gross negligence. This wasn't a mere accident. This is far beyond that, and it warrants a serious imposition of time for society to be protected, for a lesson to be learned not only by Ms. Goodwin, but for everyone who might think it's a good idea to drink at a high school party. It's not. Who might think it's okay to drive after drinking. It's not. To think it's okay to flee from law enforcement because we're having fun and we don't want to get caught. It's not. For all of those reasons, the court will follow the recommendation of the District Attorney's Office and impose the term of 13 years and 8 months in the state prison. You are hereby remanded to the custody of the Mono County Sheriff for delivery to the Department of Corrections. I hope this is a lesson to you, Ms. Goodwin, and a lesson to all of your peers. This tragedy will remain in the hearts and minds of this community for many, many years.
Ms. Goodwin, please rise. Hands behind your back.
Kelly Alvarado.
Obituary of Kelly Alvarado Adeline Garcia, also known as Kelv. Kelly was born on September 11th, 2002. She was 16 years old in her junior year of high school. She was born the daughter of Juliana and Ishmael Alvarado. She has one sibling, Alan Alvarado.
Hello.
Morelia Prieto.
Is that Sydney?
Played soccer and was part of the soccer and cheer team at MHS. On May 23rd, 2019, a tragedy struck the Prieto family and her small community.
Su hija, Lila, acaba de tener un accidente por falta de, por causas de alcohol, y acaba de fallecer.
¿Cómo? ¿Cómo pasó? Oh no, my God.
Si usted necesita algún tipo de ayuda, aquí está el pastor.
¿Dónde está ella?
Ahorita no sabemos todavía dónde está ahorita, pero nosotros la vamos a avisar.
Ok.
Muchas disculpas, lo siento mucho que esté pasando un poco esto.
The peace of the Lord be with you.
Thank you.
We're here for you.
All right, some good stuff there. That full video posted on YouTube. We'll be back with the weather report.